Hello, YouTube. Welcome to Dungeon of the Mad Mage. I'm your host, Ye God Andy, and on today's episode, the crew is thrown into one of the strangest, most unsettling parts of the dungeon yet. Something's wrong here. The usual order is gone, and what's left behind is rotting. The unseen servants aren't fixing anything anymore, and with Halaster gone, it's not just neglect. Something about his sudden disappearance feels off. The crew will wander crumbling halls littered with the remains of creatures long forgotten, bump into a horde of spiders that Ukig seems a little too happy to see, and stumble across a strange statue that's definitely not just a decoration. Now, go grab yourself something to drink. Maybe a piping hot cup of tea, or a suspiciously glowing energy drink from the concession stand. And while you're at it, hit that like button so hard it echoes through the multiverse. The lights are up, the audience is waiting, and remember, chaos is watching.
Ukig's harp hammer, having gained sentience from killing Bernie, trapped our crew in a battle of wills. With each party member trapped in their own mini-reality, it came down to their companions to save the day. And save the day they did, but not without the loss of Gingy, the gingerbread man. When the encounter came to a close, the crew regained control of themselves, and Ukig claimed his harp hammer once more. And as the lights came to a close on the episode, Bernie, who had been dead and the cause of the harp hammer's sentience, came back to life with his awesome, miraculous clerical powers. This frightened Grath, I don't know if it actually frightened you, but that's what I wrote, into eldritch blasting Bernie back to death. And for the first time, Grath consumed the soul of a Halaster, viewing himself with a fragment of new power.
Oh, that's right. I'm meeting spirits now, apparently. I forgot about that.
I don't think I told you what that did for you last game, so basically you now have a new feat. I'm calling it the Soul of Cleric Halaster. Do you have proficiency with medicine?
No.
Okay, you now have proficiency with medicine.
Ooh. I will continue to not use it.
Yeah, probably. But every soul you consume will give you a little boost in some way. And now, the next segment, a word from this week's sponsor. Normally, Halaster would jump in and say something here, but you guys, you're in the back rooms, and you look around looking for Halaster, and he's gone. He's nowhere to be found. Grath, you do see an unseen servant with his white gloves and hat. He walks up to you and he hands you a letter.
That was probably best sponsor Ukig ever heard.
Do you want me to read this out loud?
Yeah.
So this letter looks like, and I pulled my goggles up to my head and I pull out the tiniest pair of reading glasses, put them on. My dear boy, to be honest, I had no idea that Bernie was able to cause Ukig's harp hammer to come to life. This has me frazzled and I need a vacation. Don't wait up for me. And then at the bottom I see, P.S. I am sad to miss the fun, but finally go kill those damn drow. And then as I say drow, the letter bursts into flame in my hand. So I'm like, oh shit! I'm gonna stomp on it. Well, I guess Halaster's running away from us. And he wants us to go deal with his dirty work like usual.
Grath, why did you explode letter?
I just don't know my own power.
So the clock above the back rooms in the corner, the whole 5-minute timer that blinks on. You kind of look around the back rooms to see if anything else happens, and to your amazement or surprise, the usual buzz of activity with the unseen servants going back and forth, trying to get the show or the set ready for today's show. They're not there. they're gone. As are the concession stands. So there are no snacks, there are no cigarettes. It's all missing.
Man, Halaster really let this place go.
I think it's just a case of house is too big for him to handle.
So, what dirty work Halaster want us to do?
You remember the drow? And turn myself into Zebel. I can remember this guy. Turn myself back into myself. He wants us to go either kill them or help them or what. I'm not 100% sure. He just wants us to go get rid of them in some fashion. And Ukig, I'm gonna warn you, I don't think they're to the north. I think we have to go south to get to them.
No, Ukig, pretty positive north is the way to go.
Ukig, I can tell in your soul that you're not positive. You're a very depressed person. And I feel like the only way that you can truly shake this sadness from your soul is for us to go in a way that will belay your comfort zone, which is to the south.
No, hold that thought. Which way we go, Harphammer?
You get no response from the Harphammer.
Man. Okay then. Sure. We can go along with Grath.
So you guys watch that timer click down to 0, and then you feel that familiar feeling of teleportation magic that takes you back to the dungeon. But unlike the other times this has happened to you, this magic feels hollow or empty, almost as if it was pre-cast 2 weeks ago and it's been waiting like a delayed spell. And you guys find yourself back in the dungeon where you were ambushed by the phase spiders. Also, the phase spider bodies and the Grimlock bodies are still in the dungeon. Normally, the unseen servants would have pulled those bodies away.
Ooh boy. That stench pretty good, huh?
Good? Good or bad? I'm not a big fan of the stink, personally.
Strong, maybe better word.
Oh, yes.
Grath killed Halaster! Grath killed Halaster!
You shut your mouth, bird. I killed Bernie, not Halaster.
Halaster gone, can't you see? Halaster gone!
You got me there. Maybe I did kill Halaster. Maybe this is just a vacation at this point.
Still the shiny! Still the shiny! Halaster dead!
Is this the same one with the trout puzzle?
It is not. Nope.
Okay. Well,
That's like really south from our location.
If you guys want to go there, we could just fast forward and go to that room.
I mean, I have no idea how to solve it.
That'd be west.
Yeah, I was kind of stumped on solving it too, so
Oh, I know exactly how to solve it, but Ukig does not.
The answer is
Can't
not
mitigate.
the harp hammer.
Well, it's always the harp hammer.
Harp hammer got you into this mess. You're actually, the harp hammer literally said that.
Well, now the harp hammer talks to me. Well, Ukig mad at you, so Ukig not dignify that with response.
Big Dumbo! Big Dumbo!
Ukig may be dumb, but he not stupid.
You have the most intelligent Minotaur in the ring. And I'm always proud to be your friend.
What are we even doing?
You know, I don't know.
As a DM, not like an NPC in the game, I can tell you that you're back to exploring the dungeons.
Alright, you got your toothbrush and toothpaste?
You have the mission to deal with the drow somehow, that Grath mentioned earlier. Other than that, I don't think I've given you guys any other plot hooks.
Deeper, deeper, deeper in the dungeon. Deeper in the dungeon we go.
I know there's a town somewhere in here. And if there's a town, there's a seat.
No.
And that seat could give us beer.
Beer. Ukig in.
Beer. Beer.
Or mead, or wine, just something.
I want an actual beer, thanks, Richard. That's great.
You're welcome.
Here.
Oh, sorry, Grath.
In another world, I was called Richard. Maybe it's one of my costumes.
I'd
You know,
allow that.
now that you say that, I can picture Grath turning into Richard at some point.
Me too.
It's hilarious.
I think it's within theme.
It's hilarious because none of us know who Richard is.
Who the fuck's this guy?
Okay, well,
Yeah,
Ukig, vaguely remember town entrance very far back in direction we came. But Ukig no remember why we went this way to find Drow.
Ukig, we went this way because you wouldn't stop going north.
So this tunnel currently southbound.
Currently,
Ukig
because there's no way for us to keep going north unless you want to just dig a tunnel. And last I checked, you're not a dwarf. Or are you? And I start poking you in your haunches.
Ukig very much Minotaur. Ukig cannot headbutt hole in walls. Already tried. Also, Ukig very much appreciate if Grath not touch thighs. Very sensitive.
Sorry, my friend. And I start poking his pecs.
Much better.
So the
She's gonna start
It's
flexing.
getting really kinky really fast.
there may or may not be cameras on you now. You're not sure. Yeah, the atmosphere of the dungeon, it's a little darker, a little danker. The corpses are still there, and you're not sure how long they've been there, but it seems like a good long time. These bodies have been sitting there.
Yeah, that's
by
why
bodies,
I commented
mean
on the stench.
the face fighters.
Those are the things that jumped out of the wall and attacked us, right?
Yeah,
Okay. That's right.
the collector I think slept underneath one of them.
Yes. I remember that.
Coward bird.
Are you coming, or are you just going to stand in the hole?
Who are you talking to?
You two.
Ukig not in the hole.
It's a cave, but just a long hole.
The collector shrugs and starts following you.
The lead way, smart man.
Hmm?
Of donkey persuasion.
What was that, Ukig? I'm a little hard of hearing in my older age.
Nothing. Ukig say you very handsome and lead way very well.
I assume
I will.
you guys.
Change my appearance and look slightly nicer.
So yeah.
So the question is, do we go south, Ukig, or do we go back to like the crypt area and go south?
Yes.
That's the question, not the answer I'm looking for.
Well, the question was, do we go south or go back crypt and go south?
Also, tomorrow we're going to make
Crypt means potentially more smashy things. So if you want to smash some things, maybe that would be the way to go. But I don't know. I never been here.
Yes.
One of us needs some sort of spell that, like, reveals passageway structures.
What do you mean by passageway structures?
Well, Halaster's dungeon is huge, and we're only on, like, the, second level?
Third.
Not like the fourth.
Okay.
Third.
We're on the third level. And, having, like, a detailed... Like, having an ability to see a certain section of the map, would be helpful.
In terms of, like, guiding you towards your next area?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's called exploring.
I didn't want to say it.
Okay, Halaster win. Ukig go south.
But which south?
DM, you have a small visitor that would like to say something?
Good night, Dad.
Good night, buddy. Love you.
He says. Go ahead and say it again so we can hear you.
Good night, buddy.
Good night, Dad. Love you.
Have a good night.
Stories.
No, I have to read stories.
Awesome.
Who's that?
So, did we decide crypt?
Did anybody else hear that small man-child?
No, you're hearing things. On this...
Yeah, crypt.
Was it me?
South. Are you small man-child?
I mean, when it comes to... yeah I am. I never had a childhood. So I have no childhood.
Now that Ukig look at you better, Grath, you do look like tiny baby man.
I resent that.
With little stringy hairs and tiny baby teeth.
What?
I turned myself into the tallest gingerbread man I can.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm making myself crack up at this point. Can you repeat the last part?
I turned myself into the tallest gingerbread man that I can manifest.
Oh. Much better.
And I turn around and I start stiffly walking down the hallway.
I assume you're going to the southern section?
Yeah, down here.
To the crypt.
Yeah, will you open that up?
Okay. You see a sizable room. It's stone floor, stone walls. Along the top of the ceiling, the canopy, as it were, you see just a thick, cluttered mess of like spider webs. You also see thousands, maybe tens of thousands of spiders, little tiny ones, crawling all around the spider webs. You see a door, a double door. It's made of good oak wood. It is closed. You don't see anything else, no creatures, no monsters. On either side of the door is a pile of like spider silk. Like the webbing has been piled up.
A lot of spiders in here. What do you think we should do? Collector, are you hungry? Do you eat spiders?
Any bugs?
I believe
Big bugs.
I believe it's dinner time.
Mm-hmm.
Say that again, Richard. Or Grath.
I believe it's dinner time.
It's dinner time. The collector awaits to munch.
Well, not dinner time for me. Let me clarify. I don't eat bugs, but it looks like there's food for you at least. So, have at it. I got your back if anything weird jumps out.
The collector begins eating like a visitor to a buffet, licking their fingers excitedly, and
Okay. Choose a number between 0 and 100.
69.
You had to choose that one, didn't you?
Of course I did!
Okay.
Would I have chosen any other number in good conscience? No.
All of the things that you eat, the spiders and other bugs, they all taste great. Good, satisfying crunch.
Ukig wants to also go in the room, but he wants to. You said it was on either side of the door. It was the big piles of silk.
Yeah.
Ukig wants to inspect one of the piles. I like to poke and prod it.
So yeah, you poke the piles of silk. What do you poke it with? I should ask.
His finger.
Okay, when you poke it the very first time, as you pull away, the silk kind of is stuck to your finger. And you have to pull pretty far away before it kind of like tears back off and goes back. Meaning the spider silk is sticky. But like nothing, like if you're trying to provoke a creature to come out of the bundle or something like that, nothing comes out. The bundle doesn't move.
How sticky are we talking here? Like, could we ball it up?
I gotta step away from the mic. I'll be back in maybe less than 5 minutes.
All right.
But just continue on without me. But I will be right back.
Okay.
All right, autopilot Grath.
Yeah, he walks over to a corner and he just stares at the wall. He doesn't even blink for the next 5 minutes. He does not blink.
I hope this is another boyka. Disappear and become a shopkeeper somewhere.
If you grabbed a clump of it, you could probably roll it up in a ball.
I want to do that and then stuff it into my bag.
Okay. You notice that inside, you took a chunk off of it, and underneath that chunk, you see a stone figurine, like a statue.
I'll pick it up.
Okay. You kind of have to tear the rest of the silk away. It tears apart quite easily, and you're holding a statue of a stout dwarf, and this one is holding a chisel and a hammer.
Hey, Ukig found culture.
A shiny?
No, it's stone, but it's valuable in history.
Valuable?
It's metaphysically meta.
Those are some big words for Ukig.
We steal.
Oh, the Ukig put in bag.
We steal in cloak.
Metaphorically valuable.
There you go.
Well, I knew what word I was looking
Metaphorically?
Yes, metamorphosisly valuable.
Butterfly valuable?
Historically, yes.
Butterfly valuable. I put it in my cloak.
Get on. The pile over there.
Yeah, Ukig's already put it in his pack.
Pile not valuable.
Ukig put the stone figurine in his pack.
And the collector goes and takes the rest of them and puts them in their cloak.
You gotta dig through the pile next to you and see if there's one over there.
Okay, I do that.
Okay, so as you dig through this pile, again, the silk, my cat's going crazy. The silk just falls apart, easily torn, and you find another stout statue of a dwarf holding a pickaxe.
How big are these statues?
They're like a football.
And I just find one?
Yeah.
I stash it.
Alright. Are you guys gonna wait for Grath to get back before opening the door?
I want to because I'm afraid there's combat on the other side, and I don't know that we can do it without his Eldritch Blasts.
Yeah, that's true.
Is the doorknob to the door shiny?
No. It's dulled metal. Doesn't look like it's been shined in years.
Can we investigate the room for anything valuable?
In the current room you're in?
Yeah.
Sure.
So the collector starts rummaging around looking for anything that may be worth any sort of money. Do I need to roll investigation?
Yes.
27.
Wow. You thoroughly check this room, eating spiders as you go. You find nothing, absolutely nothing of value.
The collector is much dismayed and finds a different corner, not the one that Grath is in, and stands staring in it also. Pouting.
Alright, so you'll be in this corner then. Oh, I can't grab your character for some reason. Ooh, there's a ping function.
Sorry, I had
You're
to
in this corner.
step a step.
Or that corner, it doesn't matter.
I didn't see your ping. Oh,
That's a much bigger
so
ping.
cool.
Yeah, the other one is just
The collector begins-
a red line.
The big collector begins weeping in crow weep, which is really hideous to listen to. It's squawking and chirping and disgruntled peeps.
This new draw feature is very laggy on my
Yeah, I can tell. It's very laggy over here too.
you have to work on that one, I think. Okay, so while we wait for Grath, you guys want to try to figure out that puzzle?
The salmon one? The trout
Yeah,
one?
the trout.
Well, the collector is distraught right now.
Oh, okay.
Ukig's never seen it, so he doesn't even know there is a puzzle.
Very true.
Against his better judgment, Ukig's gonna walk up and put his ear to the door.
Okay. Roll the requisite skill check. I believe maybe it's observation.
I think he should have to roll it at disadvantage since the collector is being noisy on this side. But I'm not the DM, so I'm not,
Perception?
telling you what to do.
Yeah, that would be the one. Perception.
A 16.
Yeah, you just hear eerie silence. There's nothing.
There a keyhole on the door?
No.
No?
Nope.
Or is it a single door?
No. The map just respawned for some reason. That's weird.
Oh, I still see it. Looks like a single, but
Don't know.
I don't know. If each square is, did you say each square is 10 feet?
Yeah.
That's a massive door. It's a 30-foot door.
Yeah. It's a big door.
Is it flush with the floor, or can you look underneath it?
It's pretty much flush with the floor. The whole floor is also covered in like cobwebs and spider web.
I want to deliver a single firm knock on the door.
All right. The knock echoes a little bit, but after waiting a few moments, nothing responds.
Is it like a turn knob handle, or is it just a door handle?
It's
Or is there a handle?
it's like a handle you'd find on like a fridge. If that makes sense.
So like a bar handle?
Yeah.
That doesn't help. Running out of ideas here.
The collector is gonna pout in the corner until somebody does something to get the pouting to stop.
Well, Ukig doesn't care about feelings, so.
Nobody said you had to care about feelings. There are many options you can take when somebody's sniveling and crying in a corner ridiculously.
So, how about that weather?
Well, it's been pretty non-existent inside the dungeon. Not felt rain, or hot or cold for weeks. You're not even sure what the sun looks like anymore. Actually, now that you think about it, is there still a sun on the surface?
I have returned.
I'm not even sure the surface exists. I've always been down here.
Pretty much. The color comes back to Grath's eyes. Grath, you see the collector is standing in a corner, sobbing hysterically, making just a huge fit. And Ukig is staring at the ceiling.
What did I miss? Are you guys okay?
Ukig have no idea what's wrong with bird lady person thing. But Ukig has done everything except what Ukig normally does to door, and cannot figure out what is on the other side.
Have you tried opening the door?
Oh. I think it was such a good idea.
I will approach and open the door. Try to open the door at least.
So you have to grab kind of the handle.
Is there a web on the handle?
There is, yeah.
Okay, hold on. Before I touch it, because I don't want to get web on my hands, because that's sticky. Nobody wants that. I don't know. I don't have anything with fire on it. Alright, I pull out Henry, and I'm like, Henry, can you please clean this handle off for me? I don't want any sticky on it. And see if he'll like stick his mouth on the handle and try to clean it off for me.
Yeah, so he goes to town. He starts eating the web off the door handle.
Perfect. And then I will try to open it.
Yeah, so you grab... these doors are 15 feet wide. They're massive doors. So you grab the handle with both hands and you kind of pull it towards you, and it's slow going, but you eventually crack it a few inches open. With Ukig's help, you easily open it, and you find another room on the other side. Let me erase it.
Sorry to disappear. I had been requisitioned to read the next chapter of Fart Quest.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's actually not bad for a kid's book.
You see an oddly shaped room. Let me move the map so the audience can see it better. Along this wall, directly in front of you, I'll put the collector on that wall. You see gold. You see veins of gold speckling this wall. You also notice that there's chip marks everywhere, as if somebody's been trying to mine it. And in fact, on the ground you see 3 bronze pickaxes. This room is as covered in cobwebs as the previous room. You do see a large door to your south and two double wide doors to the west. These doors to the west emblazoned in the center of the door, going across the two doors where they join. You see a bronze relief of a mountain, and the door is slightly open, so you kind of see a little bit into the room. And from what you can see, the room is dark, and all you see are a bunch of small spiders. From this distance, they don't seem to be dangerous spiders, but they are like the size of your fist. And just like the previous room, there are little tiny spiders covering everything.
Are you still hungry, or did you get your fill of spiders?
The collector... Did I move?
The walls literally have gold in them.
Well,
We all assumed you would be there.
But I was over here, in the corner crying.
Yep. And then Grath opened the door, and you saw gold.
Okay.
Gold veins
Well,
on the wall.
the collector's the collector's disposition immediately changes, and the collector grabs a pickaxe and begins working on the walls, not hearing anything anybody's saying.
Awesome.
Yeah, well, that's one
Frog
way
was
to...
lame.
This is one way to grind, I guess, to grind it out.
Yeah, it's going to take maybe 500 hours to hit 99. Maybe 600. You're not sure the XP rates.
God. It's terror. I friggin' hate that.
What? The RuneScape?
Like
joke?
grinding when they've got exponential rates like that. It's just
Oh, it's
nonsense.
so bad. It's the worst skill in the game.
Okay, Grath. Ukig going to take one from your playbook.
Oh?
Ukig's gonna walk down to the southern door and open it.
Whoa, exciting stuff.
Character development.
The door opens easily. It's unlocked.
It was gonna open either way, but
I will follow Ukig.
Yeah, so you see another room. Immediately to your left, Ukig, is a bars, like jail bars.
okay. There are no torches, right? It's all just dark.
Correct.
Okay. Can I I can see through the bars if I walked up to the front of them?
Mm-hmm. I should probably erase what's inside, or the fog of war, I mean.
If you want to, let's say, if you want to stay true to Ukig's actual vision, he only has blind sight up to 10 feet.
Yeah, so everything's technically dark to you, but this is for everyone else's benefit. Everyone else,
Ukig's gonna walk into the bars and just squint inside.
you barely see the form of a body line.
Ukig, what did you do?
Ukig, not sure, but there might be person in here. Or Ukig's reading glasses.
Oh, here you go. I give you mine.
And Ukig's gonna expertly flip them out and just put them on his face. No, that's not better.
Is this person dead or alive, I guess is my question.
Grath, since you can actually see in the dark, it seems to be an elf body, and they very much appear dead.
Ooh. There's a dead elf in there. I can't tell if they have anything on them. And then as for my prescription, I don't know. I just bought these at the store. I didn't really look. They just helped a little bit. I'm still figuring out how bad my eyes are. Because, I live in a cave most of the time.
Ukig know how that feel. Ukig's gonna hand your glasses back to you.
They're completely bent wide. Because way too small for your head. Hey, wait, where's the collector at?
Who's that?
Mining gold.
The bird.
It decided to power level.
Oh. Ukig thought you had the bird.
He just looks at it like himself, looks back up at Ukig, like, where am I hiding the bird, Ukig?
Oh, Ukig no, and he's gonna give you the bird.
Y'all walked into that one, Ukig. Good shot. Good shot.
No, but in serious matter, Ukig have no idea where bird went.
Turn and look in the other room. See her mining, and I'm just like, this might be an issue. Going to.
They finish eventually. We not go very far.
I use prestidigitation to create a sensory effect, and in this case, it is like it makes the gold look less shiny, so it makes it look more like a dull kind of yellow than a sparkling gold, so to speak.
Hey, bird. Why are you breaking piss rocks?
The collector becomes distraught again, looking more closely and seeing that the rocks look less like gold and more like piss rocks.
There's a body over here if you want to loot it.
The collector walks over as a consoled child with a prize that is not good enough, but
Are you holding some of that gold that you mined, or are you leaving it all?
Did I actually mine any of it?
Yeah, you've been mining chips of it off.
I'll take. Oh, the collector, thinking that it's no longer valuable, will just throw it.
Okay.
And then walk over and begrudgingly loot the body of the person.
Just steel bars or iron bars in the way, but
Yeah, I didn't mention that part.
The collector will lose all hope and just sink to the floor.
I will close the door behind the collector, and then I will walk into the room.
how what condition are these bars in?
They're in decent condition, but they are fairly old.
All right. Ukig strength the test again. I'm gonna try and either break or bend some of the bars so that somebody could fit through.
I will give him guidance as I poke his thigh and be like, use these muscles, it'll be easier.
Ooh.
Nice. Yeah, Ukig, you are you trying to pull the bars apart? Are you trying to lift the bars up? Are you trying to just smash through
pull them
somehow?
apart, like grab each of them and try and bend them in the center so somebody could fit through them. And if they break, that's awesome.
Cool.
If not,
you
open the hole.
you begin to start bending them. They're stiff. They're a little hard to bend.
You're saying I should try harder?
If you want, could stroke yourself.
I forgot about that.
I also forgot about that.
Alright. Since Grath started it.
As you try to pull the bars apart, you feel like you've pushed them back to their original position.
Okay, I'm gonna stroke my thighs a little bit in remembrance of how Grath just touched me earlier. And enlarge myself
Oh my, Ukig. Didn't know you got that big.
I forgot about all this nonsense. Oh my goodness.
I'm still a gingerbread man through all this. I just want to remind you of that.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, I weigh 8 times as much now. That's ridiculous.
How much do you weigh then?
What's 8 times 440?
That's a lot.
I'm gonna pull
30.
a calculator for that one.
8 times 4 is 30. 2. So it'd be 3,320?
3,520.
3,520. I was close. Pretty good for in my head.
A lot.
You big boy.
I weigh as much as a 3-ton truck.
That boy's thick.
Alright, let's give this bar bending another go, shall we?
Yeah.
That one didn't count. That one still didn't count.
They're gonna have to start counting at some point, love.
While you spend the next 10 minutes trying to pry these parts apart, Grath, the collector, what are you guys doing?
I'll walk into the room just to see what's going on down here.
I'm looking at my spells to see if I have anything that could help out right now. I thought maybe.
Can you see kind of like a fairly long hallway with more jail cells?
I think we're in the prison, folks. And looking at this prisoner, good chance that they might not be feeding him. King agrees. Be careful, bud. We don't want you to get a hernia. Wow, how do I know what a hernia is? It must be this weird spirit that I ate earlier.
The collector casts Unseen Servant and commands it to loot the bot on the other side of the bars and commands it to loot the body.
Okay. It starts rifling through pockets, and after a few moments, it comes up empty-handed.
No, that's disappointing.
Collector is not having good luck in this dungeon.
Ukig, you will, after 10 minutes, break the bars apart.
Are you still working on that?
Ukig did it! Ukig's still the strongest!
What do you do inside the jail cell?
I am also gonna rifle through the pocket.
You don't find anything?
I didn't think I was going to, but I wanted to. How dead is this elf?
Roll a medicine check.
Now that I'm closer. Man, my dice like 7 tonight.
That's rough.
7s.
She, as you look the corpse over, you notice that it is a female sun elf. And she appears dead. She looks a bit emaciated. You're not sure how long or how dead that qualifies. You do notice that as you look at like her hands, they're covered in blood, and her left arm is kind of cut open. Like she cut her own arm open.
Does anybody know Revivify? Ukig asking for a friend.
No. But I know a guy that knew it before I blew his head off.
Oh. Ukig was kind of hoping maybe Grath inherited such abilities.
No. I have a potion I could give them, but if they're already dead, it's too late to give them a potion.
Okay, well. Moving on then. Ukig Ukig have no interest in unrevivable dead things. Ukig's gonna walk farther down the room towards the other cells, I guess.
Okay. As you walk by them, you see that there is a dead prisoner inside each of the cells.
I go to the third cell and I look in. Is that... What am I looking at? What is this?
Grath, remember gross things that we fought next to weird spiders?
God, these things are ugly.
Okay, I want to know what in first cell.
In the first cell, you see a half-elf. He also appears like the other corpse. Inside the cell...
They're the same...
Yeah.
The same cut on the arm?
No. Not on this guy. But he seems emaciated, dry.
Okay, well, nothing to see here. We go back?
Yeah, it's pretty much the same story for every body in each of the cells. They all seem like they died of the same cause. Your 7 medicine does not give you enough info as to what that cause is. So
Death of abandonment, Kobe.
So this room does appear empty. Do you guys search it, or do you head north? I see Ukig's already moving north.
Indeed.
I will use prestidigitation to attach a sparkle to Ukig's butt. So every time he takes a step, there's just a little glimmer. And this is to attract the collector. Full disclosure.
You sure?
The collector puts a small amount of pep in their step, chasing shiny Ukig ass.
Don't worry, Ukig. I'll stomp that ass without the gleaming all day.
Oh, I didn't mean to touch you.
So I assume you guys come to this northern room again. Do you want to go to the west side, or do you want to continue heading north?
I just want to clarify, the northern door to this room has been shut per Grath, closing it behind the collector. And Ukig is genuinely stumped as to how to get through it.
God damn it.
My apologies.
Ukig has never seen door like this before.
I shove past Ukig and I open the door. And then I immediately, as I walk in, drop my prestidigitation on his butt and I put it on the walls again so that the gold looks like just piss. You're hurting cats here.
Grath, roll a perception.
Perception. Where's my sheet? There you are. Oh, this is gonna go horribly. 4.
4. Perfect. Yeah, you make the rocks, you make the gold look like piss.
And never mind the walls again. Remember, it's here to trick you. Everything in here is a lie. Halaster, everything. I can't even talk about how much of everything here is a lie. Don't trust the gold on the walls. Don't trust the gold on his butt. Everything's fake. I'm going full tinfoil hat.
I mean, Ukig has no evidence to support alternative claims.
Collector sighs heavily and trudges on.
Well, shall we move to through this door?
Oh. Ukig got this one, Grath.
Oh, okay, please. Show me your moves.
Ukig's gonna literally charge through the door.
All 35, 50 pounds of him.
All 3,500 pounds of him.
Yeah.
I'd have to roll a strength check for this, Andy, or do these doors just crumple under my weight?
Well, they are slightly open, so I would imagine that when you hit them, you're just throwing them more open.
Okay, cool. So Ukig's gonna stumble through because they were already partially open as he charges into them.
Okay, so you see,
Nothing.
Ukig, you see like this. You don't see much.
I see a spider.
Yeah. Everybody else can see the rest of the room. And it's a fairly sizable room, so give me a moment here.
Oh.
I wish this erase tool was bigger.
Feel that.
Well, wait, there's more.
Oh my gosh.
And remember, kids, it's not the size of the tool or how you use it. It's how hard you scrub.
Bruce.
There's a lot of spiders, and if we have to fight them, I feel like it's gonna go very poor.
It's gonna be a TBK, honestly.
These are all little spiders.
Yeah, they're like the size.
You say so.
Like a tarantula, basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but barbarians universally don't do very well against poisons.
That's true. Well, I'm sure glad you charged in there.
Me too. Also, just want to add for story building. I did say I stumbled through because it was partially open. I also face planted, so I'm prone.
Nice.
3,500-pound Minotaur face plants in the center, in the middle of the opening of the room.
Pretty sure that's gonna leave a mark.
So, again, this room's massive. It's several hundred feet long. It seems like this whole room used to be a temple. But it has been converted into some sort of spider hatchery. Hanging from the ceiling throughout the entire room are spider cocoons. Spider eggs, big ones. Everything's dark. The ceiling is 50 feet up above you. From here, you don't see anything or anyone inside this room.
Are you okay, Ukig? That was a very loud crash.
No, Ukig, okay. Ukig just slightly hurt pride.
Along either wall are bas relief carvings of towering dwarves, and they kind of protrude outward from the wall a bit.
Does anybody have light?
I have a torch.
Ukig, not sure if that's a good idea. This room seemed pretty flammable.
Are you afraid of a little fire, little man?
Ukig, not little, but yes.
Takes a little guy to be afraid of a blaze. And with that, I will pull out a torch and I will set it on fire. I will start it with my tinderbox. Otherwise, there's no reason for me to have it.
Ukig will just side-eye warily, but he appreciates the light.
And I will hand it to you and be like, Ukig, be the controller of the flame.
And Ukig will take it and throw it on the ground in a panic. Ah! Are you trying to kill Ukig?
Oh my god! He flailed about and hit me very hard. Right in the tit.
Grath,
Meanwhile,
are you still in gingerbread form?
I am.
Everyone roll a perception. If you're inside the
Can you
room,
roll
or
for me? I'll be
looking
right back.
inside.
perception.
Ocho.
19. And
Still haven't rolled above a 10.
9.
Ukig, you notice that a lot of the spiders that are within your sight range do appear to be watching you.
Sorry, I just can't sit for any longer. Back is killing me.
I'm gonna stare back at the closest spider. Can me help you?
It doesn't respond. It does like shift its head and cocks it a little bit.
Grath, the spiders are looking at us.
Well, yeah, you just burst into a room that they probably haven't seen much activity in, and then fell down, and when I tried to give you a way to see, you threw fire at them. I'd be watching you too. There's no way these spiders have any kind of a brain. They are just spiders.
Ukig doesn't appreciate Grath's tone. Ukig is only doing Ukig's best.
Yes, of course, Ukig. I'm sorry. I came off a little unhinged there, and it's probably because we're fucking surrounded by spiders.
Ukig think Grath overreacting. But also Ukig does not accept your apology. Ukig also think your gingerbread face reminds him of baby also.
I leave the room and shut the door behind me.
Oh no.
You are now left in total darkness with spiders.
And the collector will join Grath in the leaving.
I don't think the collector ever entered the room. I don't know, Ukig's just gonna stand there in disbelief and then look back at the closest spiders.
You notice one has crawled closer to you and has come right up next to you. He's like 5 feet away. And he's dragging a bottle. And once you see him, he stops. Yeah, a bottle. And a couple other spiders kind of crawl over and they grab the bottle. They start lifting it up so it's in a standing position. And then they back away from the bottle and then just watch you.
Then pick the bottle up?
It's a nice green bottle with a leather cord wrapped around, like halfway up it, and it has a cork on the top of it. There's liquid inside.
I guess I'll uncork it and smell it.
It smells like a berry, like some sort of berries.
Just pour a little bit on one of my fingers and then touch it with my tongue.
It tastes sweet.
Look at one of the spiders and kind of shrug.
Two of the spiders look at each other and make chittering noises. They look back at you, making chittering noises, and then they go silent and watch.
There's no other defining features on the bottle. It's just a cord wrapped around it.
Yep. The liquid in the bottle, or at the very least, the bottle seems to be a greenish color. The liquid, when you put it on your finger, it was clear.
Okay, I guess Ukig's gonna shrug again and take a swig.
Okay. So you drink it.
Yeah.
At first, you don't feel any different. Then you hear, "Are you a new master?"
I just drink a potion of animal speak. Is that what just happened?
Yes.
Who said that?
Down here, the spider. Named Sally. Are you a new master? Trissa and the others left weeks ago. We don't know what to do. Would you come to lead us?
We no. What in it for Ukig?
Can you roll a perception check to see if I hear him talking to the spiders?
Sure.
I'd technically be talking to myself, but...
I don't know who you're talking to. That would be an 8, though, so...
Yeah.
Probably...
You close the door. It's a pretty thick door. Yeah, you wouldn't hear anything. But it has been like 5 minutes and he hasn't come out.
So, full disclosure, I am treating this the same way that I treated it when he was on the roof. Well, I know he's going to eventually have to come out, and I don't really want to leave without him because he's my squishy wall to protect me. But I'm also trying to control him, so it's like I just kind of look at the collector and I'm like, what do you think we should do? Should we like go back in there and make sure and tell him that we're concerned? Should we just kind of take a seat and let him do his thing?
And the collector says in a high British accent, "Now seems like the perfect time to drink heavily."
Do you have anything to drink?
The collector summons an unseen servant and tells it to fetch wine.
No, that's what I'm talking about.
It leaves. The spider Ukig talks to you again. Says, "What's your name?"
I think that the last thing Ukig said was, "What's in it for Ukig?"
Well, that's true. Ukig's your name? It's a weird name. You control this area.
Sure. Sound good to Ukig. What is Spider's name?
Sally.
No, Ukig hate that name. Spider's new name is Chelsea.
You hear another spider go, "That's my name."
Well, too bad. Your name's Sally now.
Chelsea looks at you and says, "Why Triss leave? Why did they abandon us?"
Ukig, have no idea what you're talking about. But from what Ukig has seen, everybody died.
They died? That's sad. Trissa fed us well. Will you feed us well? You notice at that,
What spider eat?
every spider in the vicinity gets a little bit closer to you.
What spider eat?
She says, the innards of humans and other humanoids.
Do they need to be of the living persuasion?
Yes. We put them in a cocoon and eat off them for weeks.
Well, Ukig have the best deal for you.
And his?
And then Ukig is going to slowly back up to the door.
Where are you going?
Ukig, getting ready to tell you what the deal is, but Ukig need to make sure that the deal is ready for you.
Okay, we'll wait here.
Very
And then
suspicious.
Ukig is going to shove the door open as hard as he can.
I'm definitely leaning against the door as he does that.
Yeah, you fail pretty hard to shove the door open. You'll realize that it opens towards you.
Yeah, okay. That's what I get for panicking. Ukig know of large settlement of dark-skinned elf humanoid that spider can eat.
You'll bring them back to us?
No, Ukig don't think that will be a possibility, but
Then we come with you.
Ukig about to suggest, are spiders good at not being seen?
Of course.
Okay. Follow in Ukig wake. Don't let anybody see you unless Ukig say special word, and you can eat all the things Ukig prepare for you.
Okay.
Good deal?
Yes.
Okay, secret word will be, not now, I busy.
Okay.
And then Ukig's gonna pull the door this time, and then walk out casually.
Okay. Do you leave the door open?
Yeah.
So Ukig opens the door, and we just see a crowd of spiders gathering around him.
They're still a ways in the room, but you do see a mass of spiders gathering up. And from the ceiling, actually, you also see several other spiders descend.
Oh no!
What did you do, Ukig? Why are there so many?
Ukig don't have patience to explain, but Ukig Spider King now. That's good enough.
We're in the presence of royalty. Be careful, Collector.
Also, we might hurry and find food before we become food.
I'm not very hungry.
For friends, not for us.
Oh, you made some friends. Wait.
Ukig's gonna kind of nod his head towards the spiders and then kind of briskly walk away.
I'm just gonna close the door.
Okay,
And be like, yeah, okay, and I just grab both doors and I just jam them shut.
perfect.
How did I become the dad of this group? What the hell?
You're the oldest one here.
Yes.
Isn't the collector older? No, collector's younger. Not by much.
Oh, I think Ukig's in his 40s. He's 50.
I think you're older than me because I'm 47 or something.
Yeah, and the collector's 76 or something like that.
Ukig's a child, thank you. Anything, you're a pedophile.
Whoa. Don't
Touching
be throwing that around at me.
Touching his thighs, weirdo.
I'm not into you like that. I just really appreciate the male form when it's really just tight.
Okay. Ukig apologize. Ukig apologized for everything. Ukig's just been really mean to you today, Grath, and Ukig needed to be scared for his life by spiders to realize this.
Oh, thank you, Ukig. That's very nice of you to say.
Stop flapping old man lips and let's go.
And then I'm gonna actually hang by the door, and I'm gonna let those two walk away from me, and I'm just barely gonna open the door back open, and I'm gonna chase back after him.
Perfect.
So Ukig was thinking we might need to find Drow sooner than later. No, I didn't mean to move you again. It was autopilot.
All right. Well, we can either go back the way we came, or we can take a right at this exit and see if this tunnel leads us back that way. I don't know if it will, but I don't know if it won't.
Yeah, alright. Ukig doesn't have a better idea.
What do you think, Collector?
Collector needs shiny. Collector needs shiny.
I take one of Ukig's coins and I toss it to the Collector.
The collector woefully stuffs it into the cloak.
All right, well, then, shall we sally forth before the spiders get us?
Ukig doesn't think that joke's very funny.
It wasn't a joke. I think it's a funny situation. Alright. And I guess let's just head down the tunnel then.
You guys come to a dead end. In this section over here, you see... Oh, it's terribly erased. Anyways, it's a dead end, and you see basically more cocoons, more spider webs. There are no spiders in this section. If you recall, this is where the that Grimlock ran down in this direction, and then you guys got ambushed by the face spiders. This is where the face spiders were hiding.
Well, in that case, maybe this isn't the right way to go. Seems like we're just running into more spider trouble going this way. We might just want to go the long way back.
Alright. Back to Drow settlement?
Let's go back to the Drow settlement.
Probably the hardest thing I've ever done on a trackpad.
I'm just gonna flip through the wall.
I am not going to erase every little thing. It's too much to erase. We will fast forward to the section of the dungeon.
Okay, well, I'm... Something wonky's happening, and I cannot move anybody anymore, so...
That's weird.
You do you.
Maybe it's because I'm erasing the fog of war.
Yeah, it's getting real laggy.
It's getting real erased. Okay, so if you guys put yourself way down south,
Ping
I
it.
guess.
Ping it.
I'll ping it. That is great.
Let me see that ping.
Ping.
Get that. Now I know exactly where to go.
Oh, dang. All the way there. Okay.
How did we get there, you ask?
So, you guys
fine.
you guys spend a couple hours exploring. Everywhere you go, you find death or spiders. You eventually walk through this drought area, where, if you guys remember right, several weeks back,
There's a battle that we abandoned.
Yeah, an alarm went off and a battle happened. You see corpses of drow, of troglodytes, grimlocks, of grell, the giant spiders that were Zebbel's pets. Basically, they're all dead.
All the spiders died too?
Yes. Pretty much, it was a massacre. Or massacre, not cure.
Massacre!
Massacre. You eventually come to uncharted territory. Now that we are here, I need to refresh on what's here. Okay, it's just a hallway. Perfect. I'm just scrolling to new notes. Now that you're here at the lower section of the southern defenses, as I called them, you do hear water. You do hear like a river to the southeast. And as you walk down there, you notice that the floor somewhat changes to a nice turquoise color. When you're at that T intersection, you will see some like the river over there. So you have the option of going towards the river or along the new turquoise hallway.
Oh. Ukig not have the best of luck with water in this cave.
Alright, let's keep following the path then. I also almost drowned in the water, so I feel you, Ukig.
Tell me, DM, what does Ukig see?
A wall of darkness until I erase it. The turquoise path does bend and turn. More hallways. You eventually see a door on the left. And at the end of the hallway, it turns back into more cave. Many options, many different paths. Welcome to a dungeon.
Ukig's gonna knock on the door.
You knock on the door. You hear no response.
Well, Grath, we think everybody dead.
Everybody?
Everybody.
But I'm still here.
Ukig's gonna close his eyes. Not anymore.
You'll have to teach me your magic.
Oh, the tragedy. What?
You said you closed your eyes?
Yes. And I say, oh, the tragedy. Everybody's dead.
What are you holding?
Am I holding?
Yeah. Are you holding anything?
No, just my shield. It's always on my arm.
Alright. We'll come back to it.
Now the joke's over.
Off to the cave, or are you gonna open the door?
I'm gonna open the door.
Open the door.
Ukig likes his doors.
I'm honestly surprised because this door goes south.
He's trying to get out of his comfort zone.
You see a short hallway. In the center of this room, in the center of the hallway, you see crushed underneath a rectangle shaped boulder are two goblin legs sticking out.
Is that your friend from earlier?
Ukig does not know that of which you speak, Grath.
No, you know the little goblin friend that was with us when I first got here. Is that him?
Oh, you mean Brother Boyka?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Ukig's gonna. Can I move the boulder at all?
Yeah. You're pretty strong now.
No, I'm not.
Should have lifted it. Yeah, you're pretty strong now.
Oh wait, no, I get to roll an advantage. Okay, 18.
That's a lot better. Yeah, you can move the stone block aside. and underneath of it is a smashed goblin. After a few moments, you hear a click, and you see the corpse of this goblin rise like half an inch.
Oh. Ukig think maybe this was trap.
I investigated to see if I can see what possibly happened.
Sure. Roll an investigation.
That's a 15.
Yeah, based on the position of the body, a goblin was creeping through this hallway, stepped on a pressure plate, and the stone block fell from the ceiling and crushed him.
Alright. So, I'm going to interpret this as a warning that there are traps here. That's all I got, though. That poor guy, he probably got what he deserved.
Right now, Ukig does what Ukig does best, being labyrinth born. I want to pick up the goblin body and just kind of roll it down the hall.
It doesn't. It's flat like a pancake, so it doesn't roll very well. Maybe a few feet. No traps get sprung.
I'm just gonna keep doing this all the way up to the door at the end.
Okay, so like 10 minutes later, you finally get to the end of the hallway, and you're standing in front of a large stone door.
And did anybody else hear the? Well, it's not frustration, but the
Ire.
In the DM's voice.
I did.
The chagrin. I'm gonna toss the goblin's body through the door.
You're gonna open it and toss the body through the door?
No, I'm gonna literally throw it hard enough to go through the door.
I want a strength check.
Yeah, I know. 24.
Awesome.
There's a good roll.
It splats against the stone door.
Well, it was worth a shot.
It sticks there after a moment and slowly starts sliding down, making a squelching noise as it hits the floor.
Well, after that debacle, I'm just gonna push the door open, or try to push the door open. The pull door, I hate everything.
So you open the door and you see a fairly sizable room. Around this room, you see a bunch of stone cubes. You also see 4 statues, unfinished statues, in like towards the corners of the room. And in the center of the room, you see another statue. It looks like it's a statue of a monster with 3 legs and 3 arms. Instead of having a head, it has like a mouth for a neck. And in its chest would be an eyeball. It looks more like clay than stone, and it's 10 feet tall and it's probably 10 feet wide, and it's dead center in this room.
Well, this is extent of Ukig's knowledge base.
But yeah, this is a fairly large room, and
Are you pinned?
probably take a half hour to get through this room, so we should probably call it the evening right here. Thanks for watching, one viewer, Grath. Appreciate it.
Woo!
See y'all next week.